All right, someone asked me to play a solo on their song, so I'm going to take you through the process of what I would do if as I'm going through, figuring out what I'm going to play on this song, what solo I'm going to play, what kind of riffs I'm going to do, and that sort of thing. The first thing I do when I'm going to play a solo on a song is I've got to figure out what key it's in, so that way I can open up my Pandora's box of licks, tricks, and thrills to play the solo and play it in the right key so it sounds right. So I'm going to take you through that step real quick. If I've just started playing the song, here it is right here, the intro part of it. So what I would do is I would kind of feel, okay, I'm kind of like trying to find the notes, so I just kind of hunt the pack until I found it. Okay, I found one there, right? So I know the notes are going down from there. Oh, there's another one. Okay, so I'm going good. Okay, there it is right there. Now sometimes you're just going to have to go, okay, see, that's too high. It sounds like there's harmonically something in there, but it's still a little too high. So you just kind of hunt and peck until you get an idea of where the notes are and how they lay. And then once you find one note, you notice I didn't do chords or anything like that. I do the bass line because it's usually the easiest one to find. So try to follow the bass line. Normally the bass line will follow the main note structure. Not always, it's not always the case, but it's a good rule of thumb. So I'm listening to the bass line and I'm trying to find out where these notes might be. Okay, so I didn't do any chords, it's all just riffs. Alright, so now I can see that this basically has three notes: E, F sharp, and G. So that's where the key is. Now I got to figure out, is that the key of G? Is it a key of some other key? So maybe it could be, it's got an F sharp in there, so we're opening up a whole bunch of ideas. Could be a key of A, could be a key of D, could be a key of E minor. There are a lot of ways we can go with this, but we have to know what the notes are to kind of figure this out. Now, if I were thinking about it, I'd say that that's probably in the key of G major, E minor. And that's where I'd go because of that G natural. Because if you're going to, it can't be a C really, because you got the F sharp in there. You got the G natural there, so it's not gonna be in the key of A or E. Maybe in the key of D, because D has the G natural. So you're kind of limiting what the keys that you can use. That doesn't mean that it can't be one of those keys, because a lot of times the songs will have a natural note when it's actually in, let's say, like if it was in the key of A, they would use G. It may be some kind of mode, but we won't get into modes because they're a little bit more advanced. So that's the first step. Find out what notes are playing, try to determine the key from there, and then next week I'll go into trying to figure out exactly what scale I'm going to use and maybe some riffs and that sort of thing. So hang with me and we'll get on more advanced next week.